new rappers, I'm like, I'm like, oh my god, you ain't Drake.
You one of them.
But like when I was listening to, I'm like, but no, honestly, this is why I was like, I want to see more artists like you that aren't in your mainstream yet. You know what I mean? That are like upcoming, and when you hear it, you're like, it's not like, oh, that's how AKA is though, but it's dope, No, you're like,
what?
Like even when you came in, you saw it's like, oh, wait, what? I was like trying to find my phone, like
yeah, we need to record this. We need to record this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play that track after, like the ending. Like, wait, I have to play that whole thing again. Like honestly, if I'm someone who really likes it, I'm gonna I play it again.
Yeah.
Like I always play it. Like because
even
on the podcast, if you come in and I'm like, well, the thing is though, I won't even lie. Everyone I've had on here, I've loved all their music, so I always play it. So anyone that's been here as an artist, I play their music. So I'm like,
yes, you need to own up to your own craft.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like this is a place where I appreciate your music, because mainstream will only play if you're either paying them or you're like your big acts.
Well, come on, everybody's paying right now.
Yeah, everyone's like, and who is I? Oh yeah, I mean, you heard Ash on Wednesday saying,
everybody's paying.
If you aren't racking it out, unfortunately,
you're not getting in.
And I like what he said. He's like, if you feel like this is for you, don't let that stop you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the sad reality. Yeah. Like there are people who are like, maybe, I'm not for this, but they're amazingly talented.
Oh my God.
Like they're amazingly talented. Like,
I respect all the artists, and shout out to everybody who's in the art.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be music, but
every art, across all, like comedy, acting, whatever it is. It's just ridiculous, like that we have to, wait for that one big break. And in that sense means you must be the one in a million, whatever. Yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why can't we all live our dream?
Makes
no sense.
At some point we need
if we're also working hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You need to look at it this way. At some point, I feel, and this is just my own views. I feel like there's a reason why we have day and night. During the night, you're supposed to sleep. That's when we have dreams.
Yeah.
But at some point in life, you need to wake up and fulfill your dreams. It's not about having dreams always.
And it's not about someone telling you. Yes. That's why people, how people be like, no, but my teacher or my lecturer or my dad told me. It's like, you are still your own person.
I mean, like, yes. Do you really know that you can actually make it happen? Like, I mean, like when I did it, I didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
I used to
I moved countries.
Yes.
This is my home country, but I didn't know anyone here.
Yes, actually. You
remember?
When you had to go to Australia and stuff.
I didn't know it. And like even people are like, oh, go back to Australia. I'm like, but the people there know me as went to high school.
Yes, they don't
studied fashion. They don't music. It's still a thing. I have to go back there and still grind. Like people aren't gonna be like, oh, Kelly, hey, come.
Oh, so you also do music?
Yeah, they're like, oh, nah, get in line. You know what I mean? So yeah.
It's always that, like people, sometimes are like that. They find it hard to accept.
But like the thing is though, there are people who have groups, right? And like they even here people already have their whole crew, right? Like I know there's West Gang in the West, right?
Yeah.
And and they all stand together and whatever. I'm like, that's amazing. But now for people like me or you or you have to start a relationship, and now we've got to start from not just jumping in like, we're gonna do it, because they can turn around. We've got to
we still have
grow
to
loyalty.
Get to know
them.
We still have to find the perfect team. We still need to get the correct PR. We still need to make sure we get those gigs.
But I feel like people need to remember that that's the beauty of our journey.
Yes.
And I'm sure of your journey.
That's what puts the value in you. Because I was telling Matt that, bro, I understand we do club bangers. We get everybody dancing. But is my music still relevant after 4 years? Am I still making an impact?
Are they still going, damn?
Yes, exactly.
You
when you're like, I mean, like,
when you started.
Because when there's still records, when you listen and you'll be like, oh, even right now, I mean, like, oh my God, this is great music.
Yeah.
Like
I still listen to the whole of Trilogy, the Weekend album, over and Take Care of Drake over and over. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like nowadays you get more artists going, now you just need your hits, then that's it. And like, no, you need. If you imagine you had a body of work, and yes, it took you time, but
it's perfect.
It's a body of work. Yeah, it's your perfection.
It's your perfection. Because I mean, Right now, whatever music we make, it needs to have a message. This is what
even
I
if it's
always
anything,
ask. As exactly
relationship,
as
abuse.
artists, are we actually, we're the guys with the mic.
Yeah.
Are we really addressing the issues? Yes, we are artists. If we can get people dancing,
let's get them dancing to something.
Exactly. We can also decide to make them listen. Like, okay, guys, you know what? Let's stop rapping about girls and money and stuff. Guys, this is the issue. Let's address those issues in our music. That's how my music is nice and vast.
Yeah.
I have times where I produce bangers like, woo, guys,
yeah,
let's
like,
dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point, I'm like, when I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Like music that actually I can listen to with my dad. I'm like, yeah, did you hear that song I was playing? And my dad's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, that was mine. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That was you saying all that?
But even when I was listening to like my old stuff, like with my new stuff, I am very much more of the woman in like alpha woman. So I'm very much saying a message like, I'm gonna, and both angles. I'm coming at you from a woman to a woman and from a woman to a man, and I'm not afraid.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
And then my older one was more of it's still how the thing is, it's also how you represent yourself. Like in my music, I've always talked about really genuinely who I am. So when I'm off the mic, it's not, but Kelly, you're talking about twerking and drinking in the club. But when you talk to you, you're talking about politics and
so exactly. You know.
But you get a lot of people saying you need to do this to get this, and
Yeah, we just
we're living in a world where every occupation says that. Yeah, you want to be CEO, you got to do this. You want to be the top policeman, you got to do this. You know what I mean? It's everywhere. And I think but the thing for me was I was saying as artists, they say it's more okay. And it's not okay. Like they will say, no, you need to, but then they won't say it to someone in another, job preference. And it's annoying. It's like, oh, just because I'm a creative, you'll just really, there's no like seriousness for us.
Yeah, there isn't. There's never is, because that's just how the ball rolls. But as you were saying, it's all about what are you doing about it? Are you stepping up to exactly. And
every day, the littlest thing of even if your manager's like, hey yo, you need to change up, telling them if you don't want to, and it makes no sense, and you literally can stand around and be like, sorry manager, why? And if they say something that makes you feel uncomfortable, then and there, stand up to it. Yes, even if it delays you, at least at the end of the day, that's the start.
You need to get to a point where you need to be free expressing yourself. Yeah. I mean, I always tell people this. It's okay not to know everything. It's okay. It's much more even okay to ask questions.
Yeah.
If I don't know how to do it, I don't know.
You know how to do it. You're not gonna lie.
to teach me. If you don't want to, you don't. But I will ask. I'm like, okay, I'm confused. What's happening? Yeah. Let's start from the beginning.
Hello.
What are we doing?
Why are you doing?
Exactly. It's okay not to know.
Yeah.
It's actually okay. I actually believe it's much more okay. Yeah, it's okay.
I think it's more okay to ask, because now you don't want to be acting like and then you don't know, and then you look even more stupid because you're like,
I mean, like, we thought you could fly the plane.
I thought I could, but I didn't want to say no in front of literally like that. So tell us, Ferrelesis, what is next for you? What should we be anticipated for? What's coming?
Yeah.
What have you been doing? Obviously Lucy and the Six is
Lucy and the Six is dropping under the EP 10 Wolves.
Yeah.
The title of the EP is 10 Wolves. It's dropping on the 28th of September.
Yeah.
But right after that, October, I'm giving you my first tape of the year.
Ooh.
Titled Sir Ferguson.
Ooh.
Yes, because
what's behind that?
Sir Ferguson, it's just a tape. I titled it after my favorite coach, because I'm a Man United fan.
Oh yes, Man United! High five. Yeah. What are you, Matthew?
Yeah, we stick together.
We all, yeah. I could feel the vibes were united, because we just found bondage. There was no friction.
Exactly. No Man City, but it's cool.
Yeah.
So Sir Ferguson, he did a lot of good work at Old Trafford with us. Even now we will still see his works. And, so with the tape, it was a part of my career where I was I'm like, hey, yo, Matthew, I mean, like, we did it.
Yeah.
When you get to that point,
you're like,
we did it. And so now I'm just sharing the skills of how I was able to get from Ferrelesis who dropped Blackstone as a joint tape with someone to being my own brand and dropping 4 tapes within the space of 2 years and by myself. And how did I grow up? So I did Sir Ferguson, but I still kept the rule I always do with my tapes. Every time I do a 10-song tape, I only have 1 feature. Yeah, I don't feature a lot of artists.
Yeah, no, it's good though, because I mean, if you have, you don't need to. Why?
Now, with my point, it was not much more of effect. I don't need them. I love them.
I have never featured.
You know what the problem is? You know what the problem is that, when I make a song, I'm making a hit.
Yeah, no,
so
definitely.
I don't want to get to a point where I do a hit and when I'm supposed to perform it and I featured someone and that person doesn't work up, it affects me and my
Or they're
brand.
just like, no, I don't do music anymore.
Yes,
like,
exactly. We have artists who do that.
Yeah.
Who constantly like,
put me on, and then they're like, I don't do it anymore.
And
you're like, but you're on the.
I know. So
must I rap your part?
Exactly. So Sir Ferguson is a 10-song EP. It has oh my god. I know I'll sound cocky if I say this. It's a 10-song EP and it has 10 of the most hottest songs.
Nice.
All of them.
No, you've got it. You worked hard for it.
Even X and O.
Yes.
So I'm still going to shoot videos for like 4 of the songs. I'm hosting my own event on the 28th when I drop the tape in Rodeport. I'm just collaborating with a few artists outside, it's called Freshman Season. Next week I'll be hitting up Mpumalanga, Kwamhlanga. It's just a 2 days event, so I have to go there and perform with the whole team.
Nice.
So this month of September is actually busy, really hectic.
Okay, and where can we find you?
Yeah,
and your other music.
Oh yeah, my music is available on Google Play, iCloud, Amazon, Shazam, Tidal, Spotify.
Nice.
Also for the people who don't have access to those departments, we always make sure with the team we always drop music on the other third-party website platforms like your SoundCloud, Audio Max.
And what's the name under Ferrelesis?
Yes, it's all under Ferrelesis. Nice. And then on Instagram, I also go as Ferrelesis. Twitter is T Ferrelesis. Facebook again, it's Ferrelesis.
Okay. Everywhere is Ferrelesis.
Yeah, your favorite rapper. Come on.
I like that. I like that line. You need to put that in.
Yeah.
Favorite rapper.
Your favorite rapper.
I don't know. That was just my sexual voice. Isn't it? Like, I don't know, because I feel like rappers should have, that woman opening up like paralysis.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Actually, yeah. I've heard that voice on Purple Flower song I did.
Hey,
this is the story right there.
Wow. Well, thank you for coming in today.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me.
I'm happy that you're here, and you are always welcome back here. So if you're dropping, or even your team, if they want to pull up Squad Deep and you're like, yo, we're here. Or each and every one of you, just sit down. I am.
Yeah.
You can pull through. You're more than welcome. I love this conversation. We actually went longer than usual, but I mean, I was enjoying it because, you're just honest and you're open, and, we could chat about stuff. And, we are going to talk more after this, guys. You're going to miss out. We're probably going to go.
If we had a behind the scenes.
Yeah, or maybe if you're on the live on Instagram, the Brunch Show 1706, or Facebook is people on the podcast, and you will, go live. We are live on Instagram, and it'll be more behind the scenes, so you'll see that. So thank you for coming in today.
Yeah.
On Friday the 13th.
You know what's even funny?
Yeah.
When I perform, I always wear Jason's mask.
Get out the studio. Somebody, I don't deal with that stuff because I don't like horror movies and all that. I'm suspicious.
I don't like them too, but
like even my mom was like, we're wearing all black and we're marching on Friday the 13th. I was like, Mom, stop. She's like, she's laughing, but I was there like, like they're lucky. Yeah, Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
So guys, that was Ferrelesis in the building. Greatest co-host ever, I will say. Jokes. Donnie's probably like, what? We miss you, Donnie.
Shout out to Donnie.
Thank you for coming in. Very talented rapper. I love X&O, and I'm going to play Lucy and the Six again because, damn, when you come in, I get chills, honestly. And I mean, not even just because the aircon is blazing cold here. I actually get chills from inside. So you heard it from Ferrelesis, where you can find him. You can find his music all over Amazon, Spotify, SoundCloud. What's
everywhere.
it? Woo! Google Play.
Shazam. Yeah, even
Shazam that.
Or you can just ask Siri.
She'll hook you up. You're also on his Instagram and Facebook, or Ferrelesis, and Twitter, or Ferrelesis. You can catch him there. He's also has a music video. XNO is on YouTube, so XNO by Ferrelesis. You can look it up on YouTube, and he'll definitely be back in the building. I hope you have a fantastic Friday and let it be safe. Just a quick shout out. I will be performing tomorrow evening at the Mix Lounge in Randburg on Young Skull's tour. He's launching. It's called A Rising Star. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. I'll be there. It starts at 10 p.m., but I'm sure you can arrive at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
I don't know.
Just
I know you guys are going to arrive.
Because I've seen her.
Oh, no. Wow. Okay. The way you say that is like I'm a dancer. Hello.
No. You're responsible for your own perception. I just said
hey, men are trash. Like that's
you
the
said
ending.
That before when we met outside. It didn't have
yeah, and you were like, what?
Even now. But most therefore, I'll reply with the song. You heard she said men are trash, so I have to reply to what you're saying.
I can't wait for that.
So right now we just started a beef.
He's just writing already.
Yeah, right now we started a beef.
He's like, yo, Matthew, put me up in the studio. Let's go.
Make sure we
so yeah, guys, hopefully I'll see you there. It is tomorrow evening on the 14th, not on the 13th, at Mix Lounge. Thank you for joining in my brunches. I hope you have a safe Friday. If you can attend the march, it is still happening till 3 p.m. On Maud Street in Sandton City. #Sandton Shutdown. Thank you for joining us on the show today with Ferrelesis in the building. Rap extraordinaire model. I'm gonna call you a model from now.
Why?
Thank you for joining us on the 1873 FM on Facebook Live, as it's currently live right now. Also the podcast. And also on our social, on the Brunch Show 1706. If you're watching the live show right now, you'll also be seeing behind the scenes. So all of y'all that are watching on Facebook, run onto Instagram, the Brunch Show 1706 to see, the background and how we really are. Imagine if they're like, I wonder how they are. And they're like, oh, wait, they're the same.
They're the same.
Oh, wow. There's nothing exciting about that.
Really?
We will catch you next week with more artists chatting on about their journey in the entertainment industry or just in the industry as a, young entrepreneur.
Yes.
Or young person.
Just
the youth. Much love, brunches, and thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, honestly. This is very stressful. No, I'm not joking. It's really fun. I can do this all the time. Just, talk shit. I literally talk a lot. You know this.
And I enjoy it. It's good if we all learn.
If we all learn.
Yeah, we always talk about conversations that make sense.
Yeah. Thank you.
Know we goof off sometimes.
Ferrelesis. Shout out to him. This is Lucian the Sixth again by Ferrelesis on course. Shout out. Have a great weekend. Any last words?
Stay safe.
Much love, brunches.
Yes.